Recording.
There we go. All right.
Yo.
All right. Welcome to Survivor. This is a tabletop idea game that I have taken from the Dead Meat podcast, who have done this before. I don't know if they had it from anywhere else, but this is where I got it from, and I've altered it slightly to make it a little bit more fun for the group size we have. So please, if you want to watch more of that, go watch their podcast because they explain it way more thoroughly than I'll do it here.
I'll try to
I've
put
played.
links in the description towards them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's just
Good,
quicker.
yeah.
I'll send you those links.
All right.
But let's start with the first little overview of what we're gonna do. This is Survivor, which is a TV show that has been running for a very long time by now. I think they're on their 46th, 48th season. We're gonna run a little tabletop version of that, where we take random characters that we will decide in just a moment, and get them through Survivor and see how they would fare in Survivor. We have random events, we have group challenges, eventually we have merge, which will happen, and then everybody will be individual, and then at the end, 3 players will be left, and the 5 players before them that have been voted out will form a jury, and that jury will decide who will win. So it's not only brute strength, it's also it's not brute strength, it's not endurance, it's also the social deduction games, the understanding of everybody's character and working as a friend, but
The
not
mental
getting too.
capacity.
Yeah, it's the mental games mostly with
Mhm.
Survivor. So I say we start simply by getting a team done. We have 2
Yes.
teams for now, 16 players in total. I wanted to shorten it just a little bit. 20 is a lot, and I don't want to be here for 3 hours because
fair.
that
It's
eventually.
very fair.
Well,
We're such
I'd
a
love
good
to.
company.
I'd I'd love to do a full version of this once, but I feel like if we do that,
Eventually, one day.
yes, I'd love
I
to do
feel
that.
like
But
if we do that, the file size would just collapse my PC.
absolutely, and also I'd love to do that and actually prepare every character ahead of time, then, so we have a little bit of substance there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Maybe I
so
could
all
do.
the... Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
We have to,
No.
choose the characters still? Or is it all
Yes.
prepared? Alright.
No, we don't have that prepared. So I'm gonna have you decide characters right now.
I have one.
All right. So I have to think of 8 characters.
8? No, well, just in general, I need 16 in general, and then I'm gonna assort them into teams randomly, so we have pure randomness here.
All right. All right.
Okay, but do we just... I know one. I want it.
All right, hit me with it.
Ronald McDonald.
All right, we're gonna do in general like pop culture. They can be like superheroes, but again, think about this in a logical sense. If we have Superman,
Yeah,
he would just win.
Yeah, think about the logistics. Make it a little bit fair
Can
for
I
Ronald
like
McDonald
add
to fare against
Pokemon?
Batman. Oh, you could totally add Pokemon,
Hell
but just
yes.
think about the idea of it. Again, if you're adding like Shadow Lugia, that's gonna be hard to think about.
Yeah, I'm also not going to add Macargo because that's just incinerating the entire planet.
Yeah. Also, perhaps maybe think about, if you want to choose Pokemon, think about a little bit about Pokemon, because I don't think you know Pokemon that well.
I actually know.
No, not you. Isa.
Me.
I don't think you
Oh,
know
right.
Pokemon. Yeah,
I wish.
yeah. I think yeah.
All right. I think so. A fun little guy is the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls. How about that?
Oh, I like that. For people that don't know, if I remember correctly, I haven't played Dark Souls as well. That's the player character, right?
Yes, the Chosen Undead is the player character.
Yeah, cool. For the people that don't know, this is gonna be very randomly generated characters, so you can say very funny, stupid sentences now.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Let's also add Noivern. So that's a Pokemon. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
Pokemon that is. Okay.
I like Noivern.
Alright.
I can put a little picture of Noivern in the
Yeah, do
chat
that.
later.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
it's
watchers
basically a
can
giant
just see it
bat.
immediately, so that's okay.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna grab a picture of Noivern and put it in the chat. Let me
All right.
Yeah,
while you
yeah,
guys think of new characters to add. Um,
I know one.
oh, please add it. Tell me.
A baby from the circus baby from Sister Location.
All right. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm down for this, but we have to think logically here.
They're robots, I know.
Yes, I'm down to have robots, but think
But there's
about this in
also
a logic.
water.
Yes, that's my issue.
And fire,
Do we-
maybe.
Yes, water and fire and high temperatures and all that stuff.
Yes.
So
Overheating.
last time I played this, I had a robot and it sweeped
Yeah, fair enough.
because every single endurance
Wait.
challenge is automatically won by the robot.
And then
That's
we have
Noivern.
Noivern, by the way,
Or-
chat. That's,
yeah, that's
that's
Noivern.
Noivern.
Okay, if baby can't be in it, please Tails from Sonic.
Tails the fox, isn't it? Wait, is
Yes.
Tails a fox?
Yeah,
Yes,
Tails
it
is,
right?
well, Tails, I don't know what Tails is. Oh, wait.
Tails is a
I-
fox,
I
right?
think
He's
he's
a
based.
bitch,
fox
Yeah, I
right?
think
correct.
he's based from the nine-tailed
Wait,
fox
can I
in
swear
Japanese
in the
mythology,
recording?
so I guess it
Yeah.
would be a fox. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, next one.
Does this have to be family friendly or?
I mean,
Well, my channel is already not family friendly, so you can just say
Okay,
whatever.
then
Yeah.
I can swear I can do whatever, alright?
yeah. Just don't make it like.
Yeah, no,
Don't
no.
make it a
Much.
completely naked character, please, because then I still get demonetized.
Yeah.
I want, fucking hell. Can we put fucking Jesse in there from, like, Breaking Bad?
Jesse Pinkman. I like that. Yeah, no, that's a good one.
cool. All right.
My autocorrect made it Pinkham, and that's really funny to me.
Hell.
That's
Are
what
we-
it
are
will
we
be
doing
now.
Baby or not?
What?
Then- oh,
Are we doing Circus Baby or no?
I'd say no, just because I think a lot of challenges would become boring if we have Circus Baby.
yeah.
I've gotten a hatred for robots because the Dead Meat podcast also had a robot once. Was Megan from the movie Megan,
Yes.
and it sweeped because it's just they had Megan water resistant, and that just
Yeah.
that destroys every single challenge you can make. So I'm gonna give myself a DM rule here. I'm not gonna add robots, and if they have robots, they cannot be water resistant at least.
All right. The Knight from Hollow Knight. So that's the player character from Hollow Knight.
Okay,
okay,
you're probably
so-
gonna have to. You know,
We're going to have to think
Yeah.
about this logically. In Hollow Knight,
Yeah.
you are like in a kingdom of bugs, basically. So what I'm thinking is that the Hollow Knight is bug-sized.
Yeah, it's really small.
He's really small.
I want to say, now let's do this for our sake. Most of the characters we've gotten here have been like relatively humanoid in a way, not Noivern or
Right.
Tails really, but you know, in a sense.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So if we have the Hollow Knight, I'm down, but let's make it human size then, or at least
Okay.
like a small human size. You
We
know what
could
I mean?
do that.
Yeah.
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 All right. I'll add the Knight from the Hollow Knight.
You probably have to like you guys have to talk for the Hollow Knight because I don't know anything about that. So like
Yeah.
certain characters I won't know anything about it. So
Yeah.
you'll
Don't worry
probably
about
have
that.
to
Don't
let
worry.
Yeah,
me
that's
judge.
fine.
I'm gonna assign you guys with teams, and eventually, when we have teams, you have to advocate for your teams why they would win.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I will make sure you won't get Hollow Knight.
Okay. Great, thank
Alright.
you. Or Pokemons that I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So cute, it has to win.
Yeah.
It's just a little guy.
He is just a little guy. He's a little dude.
Can we do
Alright.
Edward Scissorhands?
I'd like Edward Scissorhands. That's simple. Yeah, I like that.
Dracula.
I
from
feel
the
like he-
Castlevania series.
From the Castlevania series specifically.
Yes, not from any outside source, just Castlevania.
You want to just do?
don't know that.
We could also just do first phase, because if we put second phase in there, then that's a phase change.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Can I be really stupid and switch in Dracula for Castlevania to Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
sure. Yeah, do that.
I like Astarion in there. That's.
Yeah.
I
we
also
can do
think
that.
coming back on Edward Scissorhands, I think he'd be great at camp. He could cook for everybody, cut up the meat.
The man, he can like snap like trees and stuff at like
Yeah. He could be helpful.
branches with fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. He will be a little bit bad in the social category, but it's fine.
Yeah, he'll be okay. He can give people haircuts.
Exactly, and like trim their beards and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
Next character. Let's see what we get in here.
Oh, but it can also be real people. No. Let's keep it in the what you said. Fuck.
I'm grabbing Steam to look at my games. To think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think. It could also be like pop culture character. Like we have Ronald McDonald. Just like think about like the
Yeah,
main pop culture thing, because I
Okay.
feel like if
Oh.
we go
Steve
into
in
too
there.
niche of stuff. What? Sorry.
Put Steve in there from Minecraft.
I actually, funny thing. I already had Steve in a match
Ooh.
earlier, but I'll put him in there. He's fun.
But wasn't that Steve from Smash Bros though?
Yes, it was specifically Steve from Smash Bros.
Okay,
And-
I was specifically from Minecraft.
Gotcha. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a thing here. I'm gonna make it not Steve. I'm gonna make it Alex, because this has been very dude heavy. We literally have not a single female.
Lara
Oh my
Croft
God.
from Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Lara
Okay, I
Croft.
have to
Yep.
do that. Can we put Ada Wong in there too then?
I like Ada Wong. Yeah, I like Ada.
I know you do.
Don't not there. All right,
Uh,
we're on to the home stretch here.
I want another woman in there. I don't think.
Just for controversy's sake, I don't know if you know this one, Isa,
What's the
but
name, Miku?
what's the
I
name?
like that. Yes, I've never wanted to yes harder before without having to peak the audio, but yes.
Every time she gets into the thing, it just what's the name, Miku?
Every time she walks around a corner, everybody is surprised. Everybody's like, Hatsune Miku! What are you doing here?
I can't see the horizon. What's the name?
But
All right.
for controversy's sake,
Yes.
I don't know if you know that inside of the Soulsborne Ring community, there's always a discussion going on over which protagonist is the strongest.
Yes.
But I think that adding a hunter from Bloodborne would be a good idea there. But
All
I
right,
don't know if
okay.
Isan knows who that is. So
I'm down to do
No.
that, but if we were to do that, I'd like either the Chosen Undead to go, or like I'd like if you want the Hunter, I want it to replace Chosen Undead.
yeah, let's
or
do that,
Chosen
because
Undead.
I think that I know the hunter better than I know the Chosen Undead, even though I have played Dark Souls.
Yes, I also think that the Chosen Undead is really similar to Hollow Knight in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
just for fun, for shit, for like I don't know, for fun. Put Joe Biden in there.
Oh yeah, you always have potential
Joe
first
Biden.
boot here. Potential
Yeah,
first boot.
yeah.
All right, last three.
Last three, okay. Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit.
Bilbo Baggins. I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna probably get some hate for this, but I've never seen The Hobbit.
Well, if you just picture a Hobbit, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
but
picture
what's
Donnie's
you?
D&D character.
Okay, fair enough.
You really don't
Basically,
need more than
Donnie.
that. Yes. So if you ever think, how would Bilbo act? Just think, how would Donnie act in the
Oh my
situation?
fucking
That's
god!
about the same.
That's
I mean,
yeah. That figure it out. Yeah.
I
I
want
say that as a
Barry
joke.
B.
That's actually more
Benson.
accurate than I would have expect that
Put
to
Yeah.
be.
Barry B. Benson in there.
What?
Barry
Oh my
B.
Barry B.
god.
Benson
Benson
from
from
the
the
B
B
movie.
Oh,
movie.
okay, but okay? Do we make it human sized then?
Oh no! Oh god!
Okay, then put Judy Hopps in there.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down.
Who's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
down.
Judy
yeah, yeah,
Hopps
yeah.
again?
From like,
She's the protagonist of Zootopia.
yeah.
All right, Isa, I need you to have one more character because you've had a lot, Jared. So one more
Alright.
character, the final one.
Um, this is gonna be a hard one. Um, fucking shit. Wait, shit. Can I? Oh, I don't know any right now. Wait. No, wait. Can I have what was his name again? I don't know.
Maybe Jared, you can give her some ideas. Maybe we can get somewhere.
Can I do Howl from Howl's Moving Castle?
I'm down to that.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
No
Yeah.
powers.
Alright.
No powers though.
No
What?
powers. No powers. How?
Some
Okay.
powers.
Okay, let's say he has he has abilities but limited, like
Okay,
even more
listen.
limited than he is.
Only the things that he shows in the movie, which is like floating, turning into a bird, and one more thing, I think.
I think he actually kills people in the movie. It
Yeah,
makes him
but no,
explode.
okay, listen. We're not. You only see him turn into a bird. You don't see him kill anyone.
No, you actually do, if I remember
Yeah.
No,
correctly.
you don't. You don't. We
The
watched this movie like last
monsters.
week.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm down with Hal. I'm down with Hal, but at least give him he has powers but limited. Like
Yeah,
if it's just like a race and Hal can just fly over the race, that's kind of
No,
you know what I mean?
I'll judge on what I see in the movie, which is not that much.
Yeah, I get what you mean. All right, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, now I am both gonna assign you with a team, and I need you to give me a team name.
Okay.
Perhaps a bit tribal if you want to be fun. So, Jared, give me your team name. Think about that.
Let me think about this for a second.
Yes. Also, so while he does this, also think of your team name.
Yeah.
Get that in the brains, you know. Yeah. Well, so we get two equal teams that I will be dividing with a random number generator, which makes it completely random. Then I will do some shifting so that you guys can judge it fairly. So like if Isa has a character she then can't really talk about, or Jared has a character he can't really talk about,
Alright.
we can shift
I
that
think I
around.
have a name.
All right, hit me with it.
The Hop Badgers.
The Hob Badgers. I like that. That's very tribal.
Shit.
All right, then Isa, your team. Well, actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's assign your team, Jared. Before Isa gets to pick her team.
Alright.
Let's do this. I'm gonna generate a number. That number will be linked to a character we have just selected,
I'm going to
and that will be added to your team. Yes, that might be nice. Just write down your team, and that also might be nice for you, Isa, as well. I should have told you that.
Yeah. No, I'm writing things down already.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Alright,
Okay.
I got my notes ready.
Prepared.
Okay, let's start with the first pick for Team Hob Badger. Let's see, that's Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4.
Alright, I don't know that much about Ada Wong, so
I can help you with Ada. Ada is very simple to understand.
Ada Wong. Alright.
Okay. Second pick for Team Hob Badger is the Night Hollow. Hollow Knight.
The Hollow
Okay,
Knight. Or the Hollow Knight. And to be, I thought I said that the Hollow Knight I meant the player character, not the actual boss.
Yes, yeah. I was
Uh,
expecting. I was thinking that in my head, but I get what you. Yes. So for people that have played Hollow Knight and are confused, we do mean the player character and not the boss called Hollow Knight.
yes.
All right. Let's go. Next pick. Is the Hunter from Bloodborne.
All right.
Good. Good.
All right. Next pick. Let's see. Is Tails the Fox?
Tails. All right. Sonic. All
All
right.
right. Here we go. Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. From the
I swear to
McDonald's
God, if I
franchise.
get Joe Biden,
I hope McDonald's doesn't sue me for this.
please.
All right. Next pick. Astarion. From Baldur's
Astarion.
Gate.
I have such a shit team.
Oh no, it's fine.
It's fine, actually. No, yeah, you should.
It's fine. This will be fun.
Um,
All right.
I'm gonna have to
You
rely
have.
on me.
Let's see. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your final two consists of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my outburst. This is not fun at all. No.
Final character for your team is. Let's see. I'm gonna just generate a ton to get truly random. Is. Let's see. It keeps landing on characters I've already given you. Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
All right,
From
you got
the
Lara
Tomb
Croft.
Raider series.
Then that would give you, Isa, all the other characters, but I need your team name first.
Okay, well, okay, this is gonna okay. He was coming up with such a cool name, but
Oh, you can have a stupid name.
No, listen. The first thing I wrote down was like I was thinking cavemen, so I
like that.
Booga Booga Band.
I like the Ooga Booga Band.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, that's stupid enough, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooga Booga. My autocorrect really doesn't like it though. Ooga Booga Band. All right, the Ooga Booga Band consists of, from the top down, Noivern.
Who? Oh,
The Pokemon.
Yeah.
Um.
What the? I thought you said bookmark. It's a Pokemon. I don't know how you spell that.
Noivern.
Let me send it.
Yeah. You can. Yeah. Do that,
Okay.
please. Thank you. Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse. Yes.
Let's see. Edward Scissorhands.
Mm-hmm.
Scissor hands. I'm also doing this for myself, so I have a little overview to make it easier on myself. You have Alex from Minecraft, which is the female character of Minecraft.
Yep.
Let's see. Who else do you have? You have Hatsune Miku.
Oh my God! I have Joe Biden. It just dawned on me.
You indeed do have Joe Biden. Who, honestly, let's be real here. I think Joe Biden would vibe with Hatsune Miku.
Definitely. Would we give Joe Biden Blast?
Oh shit!
Alright, I am gonna make one change real quick. I am gonna switch Howl and Bilbo Baggins from teams.
Alright, so she gets Howl, I get Bilbo Baggins.
You get Bilbo, because I think you really want to talk about Bilbo, and I think she really wants to talk about Howl.
Yes, I think you got that straight, yeah.
Alright. I think that's all of it. Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah. Sorry. You also have Judy Hopps from Zootopia.
Yes.
Hops double P.
Yes.
All right. So let's real quick. You guys, please. Jared, start. Please name every single member of your team.
All right.
Give them vigor, give them power, give them a speech before they go off to Survivor.
All right, the first member of my team is Ada Wan from the Resident Evil series. Um,
Yes.
she is a power player in the Resident Evil series and is one of the main supporting female leads. We think it's very nice to have her on our team. Second
She's also
player.
hot.
Very hot woman.
Second player in my team
Hot woman.
is the Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight. Not the boss, but the player. He is truly hollow, and I don't know if he likes to be here, but he's definitely here. The third
Hmm.
player, the third member, is the Hunter from Bloodborne, who killed a god in a very, very easy Tuesday afternoon. Then
Yes.
we have
Mom.
Tails from Sonic. Tails is
Come on,
happy to
buddy.
be here, is flying around, and is making friends with our next companion, Ronald McDonald. The main face of the McDonald's franchise has joined us in this beautiful little competition. The
A
next person in our
capitalistic
line
beast.
is Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. We all know that Astarion is a little bit of a prick, a little bit of a bastard, because he is a vampire. He bites you, he drinks your blood, and he sucks you dry. Let's
He's also
hope he
hot.
doesn't.
Anyone?
Let's hope he doesn't bite our next companion. Bilbo Baggins, our lovely little hobbit from the Shire. All the way from Bag End, he has journeyed here to take his rightful place as the winner of this Survivor. Then, lastly, we have another very strong female lead, Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider series. Give everybody from my team, the Hop Badgers, a very warm welcome.
They are. I think of all the teams I have seen created for this a little experiment I do, this might be the funniest collection of individuals.
It's yeah.
Um,
It's
the
very
idea,
I
just
mean,
like just the idea of Ada Wong Astarion standing next to Ronald McDonald is, I think, one of the funniest things I will ever
and then
think about in my
just
life.
back just standing behind them, you hear the heavy breathing of the hunter.
Yeah, he's just
it's giving
all right.
sassy. It's giving cunt. It's
Playing on so
the
many
cunt
levels.
corp.
All right, Jared, please, out of your team, who would you think would very quickly grab a leadership role?
um, out of my team, I think the one with the most experience in leading and the most experience in managing a let's say a large corporation would definitely be Ronald McDonald. To be fair, he is,
All
of
right,
course, the leader of McDonald's. You know, he's
And
yeah,
is a capitalistic beast.
yeah, but
yeah,
but
he can destroy your economics. I mean, he's there, dude.
he's there.
Yeah, he's gonna start a McDonald's on the island.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
you can
funny.
just he sells sand burgers because he can't find anything
Hamburgers,
else.
coconut shakes.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. All right. Now, Isa, please give me an overview of your characters, even if you don't know them that well,
Okay,
from
okay.
your
Well,
beautiful team.
yeah. No, okay. We start with our very little our guy. You know, Noy. How do you say his name? Neuver.
Neuver.
Noivern. Yeah,
Neuver, yeah.
Noivern.
He's just a little goober. He's just a little guy. He just like it's a yeah. Anyway.
He's just there. He's enjoying the
He's
moment.
there. He's mental
He,
support. I think he's just
I don't think
running
I don't think
around.
he's really talking to people. I think he's just laying on the beach enjoying the sun,
Yeah,
making his little noises, maybe playing in the water a little
I
bit
mean,
when he
let me
feels
give
like
you
yeah.
it.
a
It's
let me give
giving
you a
it's
little bit of
giving
an
How to Tame Your
idea of
Dragon.
that is
It's
the height and the weight of Neuver. Just to
Yeah,
give you a
so
little
just
bit.
so you have a little bit. He is a little guy. He's 4'11".
He's a
He's a
little
little
guy.
dude.
he's he's the pet.
He's
Anyway,
a pet, yeah.
He's a little
then
pet.
we have Jesse from Breaking Bad, and he's I don't think he's much of a leader, but
No,
he
he's
has the
just
spirit. He has the spirit. He a little confused, but he got the spirit. He is probably helping around. He is doing what he's told, but I think he has a pretty good set of experience with mind games that he will get maybe a little far. Just depends how he uses them. And then maybe he could get along because he was like a little bit of a loner sometimes, just like Edward Scissorhands. He a
Which
little shy, but he got the spirit. I think he could really be helpful around the camp. Maybe even charm some people because it's like, I don't know. I thought he was pretty charming in the movie. Don't worry about it. Um, he has these like huge fucking scissors on his hands. He could cut open coconuts. He could cut off branches. I think he could actually, be pretty good in this survival game. Um,
yeah,
just like somebody else who's really good at surviving, which is Alex from Minecraft. I think she's gonna take leadership roles. I think she is pretty strong in what she knows and what she does. She knows about crafting, building, everything, mining. I think she will be a pretty good help. I think she will also get along with somebody else who's pretty digital, which is Hatsune Miku. Um,
sorry, that sentence might be the funniest ever. I think Alex from Minecraft would get along with Hatsune Miku.
No
I
way,
think
Totsuni!
I think she will be like a big sister to her, because Hatsune Miku
Yeah,
is just walking around. I think Hatsune Miku will charm some people. I think she will be entertaining. Um, I think she will be pretty funny. I don't know a lot about her personality because she's a fucking hologram, but holographic. What I don't
We
know,
call it a
hologram. Um,
Vocaloid. It's
a
called a
yeah.
Vocaloid, a
Vocaloid, yeah.
Vocaloid, but she
Thank
will
you
be
for knowing your Hatsune Miku lore, Jin.
Don't worry, I
Yeah,
got it. I
thank you,
got it.
Jared. That would be very much of a help to me. I don't know a lot about Hatsune Miku, but I just know she's funny. I just know she's very funny, and that's why she will get along so well with our next contestant, which is Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a comedic genius, and I think he will be very much of help to the morale
I think
of
he's
the
not.
group.
I think he's not funny. I think he's just Alzheimer's.
As long as
Yeah.
you get
Do you
no, no,
think
no, no,
he
no.
for Do you think if he gets into an alliance, like halfway through the alliance, he forgets who he formed an alliance with?
No, no, yeah, but then he will
He's
see
like,
like
"Who are
yeah,
you?"
he will see like an eagle, and then he will be like, "Oh, America!" Woo! And it's a moment, all right. He will get Vietnam
yeah,
flashbacks, all of that. Um,
yeah,
but as long as you get this man his chocolate chip ice cream, I think he will be fine.
All right.
yeah,
As long as you point at every direction he has to go in, it's fine. Walking, running, but also flying, which our next contestant is pretty good at, which is Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, the charming man that is in my favorite movies. So I really, I don't have any preferences, but yeah, I love this character. I love him. Amazing. He's good. He floats. He flies. He's a bird. I don't know. He will probably trigger something in Joe Biden because he looks like an eagle. Um, just and he has these luscious locks of hair. Um, is also very sassy, which will probably help becoming friends with Judy Hopps from Zootopia. Pretty good at picking up clues from people. She's a police officer, so she will be pretty good at seeing if people are trying to betray her or not. And I think she will get pretty far in this survival game. So yeah, that's my
yeah.
team. That's the Ooga Booga Band.
Hell yeah. Um, Real quick, you said the leadership person would be Alex from
I think
Minecraft.
yeah, Alex from
All
Minecraft.
right, thank you,
All
thank you.
right. All right.
All right, then we officially we start properly, and nobody knows in which team they are in yet. They are now on a as the clouds part, and a beautiful sunrise shines through here on the island of Fiji. Um, the contestants stand there, and the host welcomes them to Survivor, and very quickly explains that the new challenge has already started.
Oh,
The host explains the show, explains the teams. Everybody knows on which team they are now.
All right.
Either the Ooga Booga Band or the Hob Badgers. Everybody knows on which team they are now. Stress is starting to kick in, and the host says, "We see here on both sides of this giant cruise ship we are on right now, a raft with on a boat. Little boats on the side of the big boat, tied with very complex knots." Um, the host explains that the challenge is to see which team can make it to the island fastest. So you can decide to jump in the water and immediately start swimming, or you can decide to help your team make those get rid of those knots so you can get into the boat and get going. The team that wins this will get better resources on the island, so they
All right.
will get like beds or like food and like clean water, so they don't have to worry about any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, for both of your teams, please make a slight decision of what you would think and on why you would think either your team would lose or win. So
All
just
right.
start discussing away on why you think your team would win or lose.
Okay, okay. So
Ugh.
I think that my team in this regard is in a disadvantageous position. Um,
Yeah.
because, well, they're all very varied. They will try to go get a boat. Most of them have probably have like something to cut the cords with in which the boat is tied up in. Um,
Yeah, nobody has any gear, by the way. I wanted to
Nobody
make
has
sure
any
that
gear. Okay, well,
nobody has anything. So the Hollow Knight doesn't have any of his stuff. The Edward Scissorhands does have his scissors, but
Yeah.
he cannot use them in challenges.
all right.
God damn
He can
it. Then it's
he
just
can
useless.
he can use them in, let's say this. He can use them in challenges, but it is frowned upon by the host. The host is not happy
Okay.
All
with
right.
him
Well,
using
fuck
the
the
scissors.
host. I think we would win because Edward would just not.
I mean,
Or
that's
or
a
or
really good
or
point.
Noivern could also bite them because I see those
Hmm.
little teeth,
Little
just little those
nibbits,
little
little,
noms.
little claws,
I
little.
think yeah. Um. Also, Owl could just float down from the ship. Is that allowed or no?
Again, it's the same for Edward. It's allowed but frowned upon.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's about the complex human mind
All
here.
right.
I also think Judy Hopps and Alex would have an advantage. I don't know. There's no knots tying my group. Remove Alex. I think Judy Hopps would be pretty good at untying knots because she's a police officer and she deals also with victims in the movie that are being tied up, and she got out of that shit immediately. She
Oh,
was tied up herself and she was like she got out of it without
Yeah.
seeing the
Okay.
knot.
All right. Now that you guys have made an advocate of why you would win, think about your weaker parts. Think about the people that maybe won't be helping that
well.
well, or
Okay.
just be kind of
So,
Joe
standing there.
so
Biden.
last time I was
Yeah, Joe's
actually
just
a
standing
bit
there.
advocating for losing, but
Yeah.
I think that the hunter from Bloodborne is actually very dexterous with his hands. He's very skilled with doing things with his hands because if you've played
Hmm.
Bloodborne, you know that he uses a variety of weapons, not just one. And not
Yes.
only that, he uses two weapons at the same time, a secondary and a main hand weapon. And
Hmm.
that is why I think he's very good with his hands. So what I'm thinking is that the hunter goes up to the boat and unties it pretty quickly. And besides that, Bilbo Baggins is a hobbit, which has lived his entire life in the Shire and it's in farmland, and he is, per definition, someone who would farm, which knows his way around knots and tools and boats and all those things. So I think that in that regard, we do have a little bit of a advantage. We
Is the
also
Hobbit not like very far from? like sea and stuff?
Sorry.
Isn't the Hobbit like very surrounded by forest and land?
Yeah, but also
Yeah,
by
but you still have to
rivers.
be like, yeah, I think he'd have like not knowledge.
Yeah, fair.
I am all right. You now you that you've given me your points here. I think that this is going to be a close race, but I think Ooga Booga Band wins
Yeah.
mainly
Okay.
because Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
That
yeah.
man just snip, 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 snip. The boat falls. Everybody gets in. I think nobody would be like a problem to get in the boat. I think nobody's being like, I don't want to work with a team. I think everybody here is like a pretty good team player. So yeah,
Yeah,
I say team two wins.
I also think
Um,
that Alex, because she is very strong, can row the boat really
yeah,
quickly.
that is.
So
Yeah.
yeah. I think they can get they. I think Alex can both skip.
Yeah.
I think they're good. Uh, yeah, I think Team Two wins here. Team Ooga Booga
It's
Band
just
wins.
yeah,
Hatsune Miku and Joe Biden will just get put in the boat before they start doing anything. They just
Yeah,
get in the
yeah.
boat. It's like fucking like women and children first, but Joe Biden is one of them.
Yeah,
Joe Biden
exactly.
is a
Alright.
All right,
child.
all right. So team two, Team Ooga Booga Band, they arrive, and the host, which is me, explains that you have won. You guys get rice. You guys get a shelter, at least slightly made. You have to make the rest, but
Damn.
slightly made. You get some clean drinking water. You get some tools to cut down some trees with. You really got some stuff here. The other team has just a little bit of rice, like less rice than the other team, but still rice. Less. Everything that the main team has, the winning team has more.
Yeah,
So just think about it in that way, in that direction. So
Mhm.
that would perhaps help with some mental ideas. This will keep going. Eventually those supplies dwindle, but think about it in a logical sense.
yeah,
If you have a
Yeah.
good start instead of a bad start, your mental capacity is going to be better.
Yeah.
So now that the opening challenge for resources has passed, we're gonna go on to fort building. You gotta build a shelter, you man. You gotta build your fortress. You gotta make sure you don't die. Who's getting the shelter done? And main thing with this little round is who starts talking to everybody. Who's getting stuff done, and also who's talking to who. Are we getting maybe some small alliances forming within your group? Any people that perhaps um get along really well immediately?
Mhm. Okay. I have a little start because I already have like a starting base, but I think Edward and Alex are already like out searching for resources to like improve it or even make like beds from palm leaves, all that stuff. And I think Jesse is actually looking for food in like the water because he has to. Um, and I think Hal from House Moving Castle is actually starting to talk to Hatsune Miku.
Yeah,
Because
they're
like
like, I'm
anime
anime, you're
politics.
anime, we're both anime.
Exactly. Judy Hopps, I think, just sitting and taking in the view. Novern and Joe Biden are just staring at each other. They have no idea
Intense
who they are
staring.
and what they are. Imagine Joe Biden seeing a Pokemon. His mind will explode.
Do you like chocolate
Chocolate
chip
chip.
ice cream? Yeah,
Uh,
I know. I
North
like that.
America, and then and Novin is just like, it's
All
Northern
right.
is
Yeah, I
just
like that.
insane.
standing there
It's
confused.
insanity.
Just-
All right.
And that's my
Write down your little things you think of becoming little groups. Maybe
yeah.
keeping
Uh,
those like with together. That might help. All right, Jared. What do you think happens within your
I
get
think
what happens within your group?
I think because hobbits build their own homes. Um,
Yes.
so I think that Bilbo knows a lot about digging into a hill and making a little house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Bilbo starts saying, because I think he announced the host announced that they would have to be surviving, right? To make a shelter and such.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so Bilbo would take the lead in saying, "I think I know how to do this and do that," and then starts sending people to gather resources or do other things. And then
Mhm.
the Hunter and the Hollow Knight sort of drift towards each other. They are both a little
Mhm.
bit of an outcast. They are both very
Mhm.
silent people,
Mhm.
so naturally, equals go like equal recognizes equal, right? So they drift
Yeah.
towards each other, and they go and gather sticks and stones to make tools. And Bilbo and Ronald McDonald starts trying to dig first with their hands and then eventually with stones, but it doesn't really work out because you can't really dig a big hole with your hands or stones. Uh,
Yeah.
Tails starts trying to pick up conversation with Lara Croft, which doesn't go well because Tails is a very awkward person. But
Yeah. I
Lara Croft and Ada Wong, which are both two
Power
women
women.
with very very strong personalities, naturally
Yes.
also drift towards each other. They also start talking, and
I
they
like that you said personalities there, just to specify. Personalities, people. Please
Shut
don't
up!
get
Shut
the
up! Shut up! Shut up!
don't get them confused.
so yeah, they start to gather maybe food or start to look around uh, the island a bit to get a understanding of their surroundings, basically.
Yeah. All right. I like that. All right. Thank you. We'll move on. The day ends. Forts built. Either very well or less to a lesser degree, but everybody has a place to sleep now, and everybody sleeps. And it's cold that first night, but you feel like everybody's ready for their big adventure that's coming. you know People are scared, and in the morning, very early in the morning, let's say 6 in the morning, everybody is awoken by the host, saying, "Get ready for the first team immunity challenge." So everybody rushes, everybody gets ready. Perhaps Bilbo trips on his big feet. Tails trips over his own little tails. Edward Scissorhands cuts himself on the forehead. They get ready.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody arrives, and as they stand there, the host explains the very first team group challenge, which is a um, challenge where an entire team um, will have to do a parkour, which is a big obstacle race, where at the end, heavy balls will have to be thrown into a basket, so it's basketball. The first team to make it to the end and score 3 points by literally throwing three balls and hitting three of them will win. If you win, immunity is granted to your team, and your team does not have to go to tribal council. So,
Okay.
who do
Um,
you guys think of making the big thing here?
I. Mm, I
Sorry, could
think I
you
have quite a disadvantage here.
could you repeat the challenge? I was doing some settings real quick, checking
Yeah,
settings.
it's a big obstacle course, and they
Right.
have to walk through the obstacle course. And at the end of the obstacle course, they are heavy, like exercise balls. They have to throw through a hoop, like a basketball hoop. And the first
Oh.
team that reach the end and hit three balls wins.
All right. I think that I am on a bit of an advantage here
Yeah, I think I'm actually in a disadvantage.
because both the Hollow Knight and the Hunter, also Lara Croft, and I think also Ada Wong, are very skilled people at moving. They are very good
Mhm.
at moving around.
Oh,
Definitely the Hollow Knight. I don't know if we are including. We don't have any tools, so no equipment. That means
Mhm.
no dashing. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he can move very quickly. Uh,
Yes.
Besides that, the Hunter and Laura Croft, and also Ada Wong, are well, in their respective games, Laura Croft parkours around tombs as to
Yeah.
maneuver around obstacles. Ada Wong, I think she also moves around obstacles a lot. I don't remember because I haven't played
Yeah, I
Resident
yeah,
think
Evil.
it
yeah.
does.
No, she's flexible.
And the Hunter himself, he moves around Yarnum, which is a city which is all covered in rubble and debris, and people are trying to fight him everywhere. So he's also very known to be very skilled in going around obstacles and finding new paths to uh, go uh, towards his goal easier.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'd say you win. Honestly, I say you win
yeah,
because I don't think.
Whoa, I haven't even said my case yet.
Okay, yeah, give me your case. Give me your
No,
case. I thought you were
no,
like,
no.
I thought you were like disadvantage. I don't think I'm winning this, but yeah, you can give me your
Yeah,
case.
no, it's like okay, I don't think I'm gonna win, but I have some things that I have to say because they're quite.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna be gone for like 5 seconds. I'll be right back. You give your case. I'll be right back.
Okay, if there's any
The
people
thought need
watching
not.
right now, this is.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Give me like
yeah,
5 seconds.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, to the people watching right now, this is just disrespect, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll
Don't you
I'll
dare!
say
Don't
my
you dare!
case.
Don't you
I'll
dare!
say my
Don't you dare!
don't
case.
you
Don't you dare!
dare talk to my
In this
viewers like that. Don't
corrupt
you dare
Discord
talk to my
call.
viewers like that. Like I have
No, no,
any.
no.
But that's a
This
joke.
is
But
blatant
that's alright.
disrespect, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll say my case. Um, the parkour is a really like a disadvantage for a couple of people. I think Judy Hopps, Alex from Minecraft, and Hal, and maybe even Jesse are, and Neuvern are pretty good at parkour. It's just Edward Scissorhands, Hatsune Miku, Joe Biden. They're not, Joe Biden is an old man. Edward Scissorhands can't hold on to anything because he has scissors as hands. And Hatsune Miku is, well, she's a hologram, but she cannot, like, teleport over things. Um, she can only, like, jump a little bit, and, that kind of stuff.
I
But
don't
I think,
think Alex can duck very well. Because
well, you have Minecraft parkour.
yes, but that doesn't mean that she can duck very well.
Dunk?
However,
What?
uh,
What did you say?
duck as in move under objects.
Well, she can crouch.
Yeah, but crouching isn't completely. That's I think
And you can put the
one and a
swimming
half meters
motion.
down. Sorry,
You can in Minecraft when you put like a what do you call it again?
a trapdoor.
A trapdoor. You can make like the swimming motion on the floor, which makes you very small. That is one of her abilities that she can do. She can
Right.
get under things, so she can kind of like crawl.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
yeah,
Uh,
and I don't know. It's just very much with the basketball thing. Judy
but what
Hopps
do you
is too
think about
small, all that stuff.
Neuvern? Because Neuvern is very broad. He's very wide. Um, I think he could
Yeah,
fly over the obstacle course, but I don't think that is the purpose of it. I think that's
yeah,
frowned
no, but
upon.
I'm also like not making Howl float because
Yeah.
that is kind of like
Yeah.
that is just flying.
So
Yeah.
I also don't think that Neuvern would do very well in obstacle
Well,
course
Noivern
because
has like these little claws. He
yeah,
can
but
grab onto things.
the thing is, can he move around obstacles very easily?
Well, he's a little animal. I think he could.
All right. And yeah, no, I agree with your case of Judy Hopps being good at this. She's very dexterous. She's very fast.
Yes, she's a
So
bunny. She's like she can jump very high. She can hold on to things because she still has hands in the movie. It's like Her hands look very human-like. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's called
Um,
anthropomorphism. It means that the animal is a bit humanoid. Uh,
Jesse had to like run from the police and all that stuff, so I think he's pretty good at getting over things, getting past things really quickly because he was a criminal. Most of them can run very quickly.
yeah,
Um, Joe Biden, how is also he has been shown in the movie as being pretty avoidant of obstacles constantly because he is actively fighting monsters that he has to avoid in like very small little alleyways,
yeah,
and he has been climbing and whatever the fuck. So I think he would also be pretty good. It's just the basketball thing. How is a twink? Judy's too small. Joe Biden is an old man. Hatsune Miku is literally phasing through things. I feel like, but we'll give her a little bit of like physical. I don't know. She's a little girl.
yeah.
Alex cannot like. You can throw things, but not very high. I think she would be like strong, but I don't think they're gonna make it. Edward Scissorhands, you know
Scissors
why?
for hands. Yeah,
Yeah. Jesse maybe, but that's one.
yeah. And I
And
have
Wyvern, absolutely not.
I have the hunter, which is very very physically
Very
strong.
strong. Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
the Hollow Knight isn't necessarily very strong, but he would probably throw it a bit higher than the average person because he's also very
Yeah,
skilled at
no.
fighting. We have. I don't know about Ada Wong or Laura Croft. Well, Laura Croft is very
Ronald
strong.
McDonald is
Laura.
probably like ripped.
In my head canon, he's just a clown. So, a clown with a very big
He's
business.
not a ripped clown.
A ripped clown. Okay.
All right, I'm back. I'm very sorry.
Yes.
No, that's all right.
You missed
All
my
right.
amazing speech.
Jared, did she convince you why her
No,
team should
no,
win?
she didn't.
Oh no, I wasn't just. I think the parkour would go well for a couple most of my people, just not Hatsune Miku, Joe Biden, and Edward Scissorhands. But the throwing the big basketball thing, it's just not a good look for my team.
Fair. I like that. Yeah, good point. Yeah. So I think again, very close fight, but I think the other team takes it here, which means that Team Ooga Booga Band goes to Tribal Council.
Yeah.
Now,
Which
for the
is
people
sad
that don't,
because I kind of like my characters now.
yes, for the people that don't know what Tribal Council is where the players in the team have to decide which person they send home. Which in this case is to be discussed in Team Ooga Booga Band.
Okay.
So, in your team, who's getting sent home and who's making initiative to send them home?
Okay, so you can probably guess who I'm sending home. At this point, Hatsune Miku and Hao have kind of teamed up together. They're like they're both sassy. I think they have been like standing together, kind of gossiping about one person, which is Joe Biden. Everybody is just kind of like, he's just kind of there, and they have been trying to talk to him, but all he can talk about is his favorite flavor of ice cream and just kind of brabble a little bit. So they're not really getting like emotionally attached to him anyway. And then they're just kind of like, he doesn't help in the things. He's just kind of useless. And they all just try to make it politics so he can kind of understand, but also no. And they just say, we don't like chocolate chip. And then he wants to leave.
Yeah, Joe gets sent home. I think that's really the only thing that could have happened here.
Yeah.
Yep. He's just not making friends with anyone. Maybe Neuvern is kind of like, what a weird guy, but
Weird little guy.
Neuvern's upset, but silently.
Yes, exactly. He doesn't say anything about it because nobody really likes Joe Biden. But he's like,
he's upset.
He's kind of upset.
I think everybody's upset here because I think everybody got along quite well.
With who?
Like I think everybody got along in Team Ukubuku Band. I think they're sad in any
Yeah,
case.
they're really on team life. They're just really having a great time next to the
Yeah,
fact that they're being, like they're surviving, but they're just they're having a pretty good
having a good
time.
time.
Nobody it's a little nerdy, but it's fine. Everybody's cool with it.
Yeah. All right. So Joe Biden gets sent home.
Yes.
It's a sad night for Ooga Booga Band.
Hmm.
Um, and the new day starts the same as the last day did, with a short sleep and getting woken by the host saying, "Get ready for the very next immunity challenge."
Man,
Um,
oh man.
so immunity challenge number two. Everybody's there. The host explains the next challenge, which is a team is completely blindfolded, fully, completely, and totally blindfolded. They hold a four people, so there's one on each corner of a giant square, which is a maze. There's a ball within that maze. The people that are holding the maze have to pivot it between them to get the maze, like to finish the maze. There is one person looking down at them. No, sorry, the rest of the team is looking down on them and explaining what they have to do to get the maze done.
Okay.
So I need you to also, sorry, real quick, Jared. I need one of you guys to sit out because
Okay.
then the teams are even.
I'm
So
going
who's like,
to
I'm not doing this.
Tails. Tails is not very confident in both moving around a maze and also not very confident in being able to give directions very quickly, very clearly.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. So Tell sits out, and I need you both to pick four people that will do the heavy lifting here, which is the maze, and they're the blindfolded maze.
All right,
Okay.
I already have four people in mind. I think I'm going to put Ada Wong, the Hunter, Astarion, and Lara Croft on the sides. They're all
Right?
dexterous people who are skilled in each their own parts, but they're also physically able to alter the direction of things quite easily, quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I stand by that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good one. Yeah. All right. Isa.
I don't have like a lot of physically strong people in my group,
It's
but I
not
think
heavy. I don't. I didn't
not
want to.
happy.
It's not heavy. It's just like
Okay.
they're blindfolded, so they have to really follow directions properly.
Okay. I think I'm gonna put Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask, can Edward Scissorhands hold the thing?
Yes. Let's say
Okay.
for the sake of the challenge, yes.
Okay. I want Edward to hold also because he's very silent. He can't really talk a lot. He's not really
Uh-huh.
vocal in giving directions, so he's really good at listening.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also want Hal
Mm-hmm.
and Alex to. I want them four to hold the maze, and I
Mm-hmm.
want Hatsume Miku, Noivern, and Judy Hopps to give directions. This is because Noivern will just be silent. He will just be, I don't need that many people like making noise through each other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think Judy Hopps is really good at giving directions because she is in a police corps. She has to take charge in those kind of situations. So she's really good at giving directions also because in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the movie she's also like directing traffic.
Yes, she
I
is.
think she is, and then Hatsume Miku is also very confident in what she says because she's a performer. So she will be really being also like loud, clear, just like Judy. And I think the rest will be good at taking directions. Also, Jesse, because he's been taking directions his whole entire life. And if he messed up, he could be dead in like the show. If he messed anything of directions up,
Mm-hmm.
he has messed up some, but learning experiences.
Yeah.
Um, so
Real,
that's why I make a pretty good case here.
real
Okay.
quickly. The Hollow Knight, right?
Yeah.
As a player character, he's still in his adolescence. He's still child.
Yes.
So are we making him more towards the Hollow Knight the boss, so more lengthy, more long limbs and such, and
I I imagine Hollow Knight as the player character, like the at the start of the game, how he
yeah.
looks for most of the
Okay, so
game.
we have a kid basically then.
Yes,
Okay. Uh,
childlike. But
yeah, childlike. He's not a child. He's just short.
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to interrupt for a second. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back. All
I
right.
yeah.
All right. But what I think is, well, the Hollow Knight cannot talk. He's absolutely
Mhm.
silent. He has no voice to cry suffering, after all. So he stands at the sidelines while he's watching what's happening down below. Um, Ronald McDonald and Bilbo Baggins are the only ones left that can actually talk and help give directions from above.
Hmm.
Bilbo Baggins, who has been able to read maps for a good while, is able to give directions from the point of view of a map, which is bird's eye view, which means that he is able to read the maze quite easily from the top. Ronald
Yeah.
McDonald, I don't think Bilbo Baggins can voice himself really quickly, but Ronald McDonald, who is a super corporate manager, can of course
Huh?
handle all of this. Not only is he a
Yeah.
corporate manager, he's a manager of a restaurant chain, and if you
Yes.
know, restaurants can get very busy. So
Yes,
that
they do.
is why I think that Ronald McDonald will be able to give the directions quickly while Bilbo Baggins is telling him the way to go.
This is a tough one. You guys made great points here. Still, hmm, yeah. I think that even with your points, Jared, I think Ooga Booga Band wins.
All right.
I think mainly because of the efficiency of Jesse Pinkman and Alex Minecraft.
Yeah.
I think the efficiency of those two outweighed the less efficiency of Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, I think that's the case here.
Down.
So Ooga Booga Band wins.
Yippee!
Uh, they celebrate because they don't have to send anybody home anymore and they can keep their fun group settlement going. And the host explains that it is now time for Team Ha Badger to go to Tribal Council.
All right.
So, who's making actions? Who's telling people that somebody needs to go and who's eventually going?
All right. So I think that Astarion mainly um, is a very great advocate for letting Tails leave the team because Astarion has been looking around, seeing what everyone's been doing, and he has seen that Tails hasn't really been doing a lot inside of the challenges. He's seen that Tails walked out of the challenge of the previous challenge, and in the first challenge he could also not do a lot. So Astarion is going around telling people and trying to convince people to make Tails leave. Bilbo, who feels bad for Tails, votes for Astarion instead. Because
Yeah, yeah,
he gets a little bit of a warped vibe of Astarion. Uh,
yes,
the hunter, who is convinced by Astarion's points, votes for Tails as well. Ronald McDonald, who is all about efficiency, also votes Tails. Um, Ada, I think Ada keeps the side of Tails as well because she also feels a little bit of a hostile vibe from Astarion.
yeah.
By the way, people at home, this is Astarion before all of the character arcs. This is just
This
plain
is
Astarion.
this is yeah. That's for most of these characters.
Yeah,
I again, I want to go into like their expressive lore, but some of these characters have way more lore than the other ones.
yeah, indeed.
So it is really hard to gauge them at that point. I feel like at that point it's really hard to see like personality traits start to develop. So we're talking about pretty bland, pretty basic versions of all these characters.
Yeah.
All right.
So and Lara Croft is also convinced by Astarian's points and also votes for Tails. The Hollow Knight, who kind of understands the rest, but not completely, just does what the Hunter did and also votes for Tails. So I think the majority of votes
Oh,
is to Tails, and Tails is voted off the team.
oh fucking a tail's neck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sad to see him go so early.
Understandably, though.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. It makes sense. But man, is it sad.
Man,
I
is
feel
it
like
sad.
Tails. I feel like Tails would have been great if he could have made some friends. I don't think he did though.
Well,
I think he was in a
before Tills completely leaves, Bilbo Baggins goes up to him and pats him on the back basically and says, "Hey, I thought that you were doing fine. I thought that you were
Thanks for going home.
that you're
yeah.
that you're doing good, and at least
And
you can go
Bilbo
home
tells him to get home safe.
and eat all 12 of your meals."
Yes. All right. So Tails goes home, which is big sad day for the group.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tails was still good company, but he's gone now.
he's gone now.
The Tails had a problem
Oh.
of being in a very hostile environment.
Yeah, in a very
Mhm.
competitive environment with very competitive people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
So
set
Tabak,
on winning.
now I will roll a dice. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Judy Hopps finds an immunity title.
Oh shit.
Totem, sorry, totem. Immunity totem.
Oh.
So she has a little thing she can use to be immune. Um, so remember that.
Mhm.
This only happens if she uses it. So she can have it for as long, and it lasts till merge. All
All
right?
right.
All right. Day ends. Also, real quick, does Judy tell anybody?
She tells Alex.
She tells Alex.
Mhm.
But yeah, seems fair.
Alex
Yeah.
has gained a lot of respect and just what is it called again? I don't know.
Authority.
Authority over people, but also people trust her. She's gained a lot of trust
Yeah.
because she's a very caring. I think she's a very caring person. So
Yes.
everybody's just trusting in her abilities.
Okay. The day ends, everybody goes to sleep. The next day starts. The same day as the yesterday. People started to get used to it now. Immunity challenge number 3.
All
The
right.
group immunity challenge. Everybody is ready. This time everybody's prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's the challenge? Our challenge is every single player has a bag of sand wrapped around their waist,
Damn.
which is about 20 pounds, about 20 kilos. They then enter the water and have to run around in circles and try to catch the other team. So they start on both sides of the circle and they walk in the same direction. And the first team to catch up to the other team completely wins. As
Wait.
a individual, you can drop your sandbag, but when you drop your sandbag, you have to give it to somebody else to walk with.
All right.
Hmm. Well,
Um.
I think I'm in a very big disadvantage here because all of my characters are, well, not all of them, but most of them are physically able to carry sandbags on them while in the water. However,
Yes.
none of my characters are as strong as Alex from Minecraft, which can freely swim around in the ocean while having multiple tons of gold in their inventory.
Mhm.
Um, so it just the entire team have to catch up to another.
Yes.
Okay. Then still, I think that I would lose. The hunter
I
would get the sand from Bilbo Baggins, because Bilbo. Well, first off, Bilbo isn't very good at swimming. He's never truly learned how to swim. So I
Yeah.
hope the water is shallow, because otherwise he has to
It's
simply
like
run out.
knee high water. It's like walking through
All
water
right,
with
so
weight.
it's chest high water for Bilbo. It's good to know.
Yes.
Mhm.
And also for the Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight.
Yes.
No, the Hollow Knight can't swim, so that's okay. Um, yeah, the Hollow Knight can carry these sandbags easily. Ascarian, not really easily, but can try to wade through the water a bit. Ronald McDonald can do it. I think that Isa herself just said that Ronald is ripped. So,
No, 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 no. It was
yeah,
just a
I
head.
heard you say that. I heard you say that. So
If
No,
you
I
don't
see
believe
use
Ronald
that
was
term.
Ronald,
ripped.
he's a twink.
Yeah, I believe Ronald was ripped. No, I think Ooga Booga Band wins this.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even think you have to like just
Yeah, well,
Alex.
you read my mind because I immediately thought of the inventory.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
So
Alex.
it's gonna be
everybody's
Alex.
just giving their shit to Alex, and then just booking it.
Yeah. Gut wrenching defeat for Hop Badgers, by the way. This
Yeah,
hurts.
it's very bad.
Yeah, this kind of hurts for me too. I don't know why.
Alright. Team Hop Badger is going back to Tribal Council.
Ew.
This is going to be a very hard choice for Team Hop Badger,
Yeah,
because
this is gonna be rough.
everybody has actually pulled their weight up until now.
Yes.
Literally.
Who the least?
But I think that Mr. Backins from the Shire is going to get voted out. Mr.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think Alright, so real quick. In my headcanon right now, he's like a dad. You know, he's making
Yeah,
sure everybody's okay
yeah.
at camp.
Definitely.
Do they value that more?
Hmm.
Or do they like no,
No,
think
no.
of the
Okay,
need
I'm
of the
going to
game?
change my choice to Ronald McDonald, actually.
Really?
Because Mr. McDonald is very authoritarian. And
Yeah.
most, if not all, of the other contestants in my team are anti authoritarian.
Hmm.
Fair.
So, because he tried to push his authority on all the others, I think that they really didn't like that they really didn't enjoy this authority figure taking everything, you know? So.
What about the Cunt Corp?
Sorry?
No, I made a joke in the beginning of the video that Ronald McDonald was standing next to fucking Ada Wong and Lara Croft, just being the Cunt Corp. Now it will never be.
No, it will never be. No.
No, it will never be. But yeah,
In my heart.
I think Ronald McDonald gets voted off this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, who makes the initiative to send him off?
I think the hunter does. The hunter who
Yeah.
himself has fought his way out of all of this shit that has been piled on him by authoritarian figures, just has enough of it. And he sees how Ronald is treating both the Hollow Knights and Bilbo, and also he's being mean to Astarion. So I think the hunter sees all of this and thinks to himself, well, I know how bad leadership can get, and this guy is well on his way to become corrupted, basically. So
Yes.
he takes initiative to tell the others, hey, I think this and that. I think we should vote him off, and I think that all of them are easily convinced.
Yeah.
So basically, they all went, you know who's annoying me lately, to each other, and then all said, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that goes Ronald. Ronald
goes
is
Ronald.
out of the game.
New leader, by the way. New leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who grabs? I think the hunter takes it
I
immediately
think
after
the
he
hunter
hit.
takes it. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Then again, random number generator. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Ada Wong gets just very sick.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
She has the worst sickness. She is not having a good time. She's sleeping terribly. She's feeling terribly. She's bad.
quick question.
No!
Yes.
Is this the hunter before or after taking beast blood?
Hmm. Let's go before.
Okay. Then, in that case, I think that both Bilbo Baggins, because he's a father figure to the group, and Lara Croft, who is somebody who is a survival expert, Lara
Mhm.
goes to search for medicinal herbs. You can roll
Yeah, no,
if
but
you
there's
find.
no coming back from this, man. This hurts.
Oh
Alright.
shit.
So, Bilbo just goes to Ada and
Mhm.
calms her down, basically.
Damn.
Tells her to go home because she's really sick.
Yeah, but she can't. She's in this game and she can't leave until she gets either voted off or she dies. But she's sick. She's pretty sick.
I think Laura then will try to keep her stable until the next immunity turn. And if we lose, then Ada gets to go home. But Lara
All right.
is out of
Mercy
the
vote.
mission. Lara's not in the next game because she's keeping Ada. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Next challenge, Isa. I need you to pick somebody that sits out.
Okay. I think Hatsunume Miku is setting this one out.
All right. Next challenge. The team, now standing there, has to walk over a thin beam, so that is precise work, balance. And at the end of that beam, there is like a trapeze thing. They have to jump on that,
Oh
jump
shit.
to the other side, which is a big platform, and the entire team needs to make it to the other end. So the first team to make it to the other end wins.
Alright.
Okay.
I think.
So yeah. I think I'm in a disadvantage. I think the other team is gonna win this actually.
I think I am indeed in an advantage. Even if
Yeah.
Bilbo isn't very dexterous. Remember, Lara Croft and Ada Wong are not here. They are. Lara is keeping Ada stable. So,
No,
those
no,
two,
no, 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 no.
They're in
They're
there.
there.
they're there.
They have
both
to.
of them. Okay.
Yes. Yep, they have to.
Alright.
Mhm.
The hunter picks up Ada because, one,
Mhm.
he's very strong, and two, he's very dexterous. He picks up Ada
Mhm.
and he goes through the obstacle course. First, we have the beam, which is not a problem for the hunter. He can walk over that with heavy weaponry in his hands. So Ada is not a problem to hold here. Then
Mhm.
we have the trapeze, right? That's what you said.
Yes, it's a trapeze. Yes.
Remind me of what a trapeze is.
It is a rod in between two ropes,
All right.
which is used in the circus.
He
And so you have to you jump, you grab onto it, and then you jump off.
he tells Ada to hold tight. He puts her on his back and tells her to hold really tight and never let loose. Okay, and he
Yeah.
jumps and he grabs the trapeze. Because he is a very strong man, he can hold on, but I think he's still struggling. Because he's still human, of course. This is before
Yes.
beast blood, so he also doesn't have any beastly strength. So this is just a very strong man holding on with a woman on his back. And he swings and he makes it to the other side. Okay, that's the hunter and Ada.
Whoa, wait, he swings with Ada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. I say this takes 2 tries.
Yes. Okay. No, yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. Real quick. Okay. So I trust that. Okay. I trust that. I also trust that the rest of your team can make it with
Yeah.
relative swiftness.
Yeah.
All right, Isa, your team.
So I made a little mistake by taking Hatsune Miku out of the equation, because I now have Edward Scissorhands who can't hold on to the trapeze.
Ooh, that's a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so I start from the bottom. Judy Hopps, easy, does this thing. She's very, she's just very
She's
good at
fast. She's nimble.
this.
She got this.
She's very strong, but she's also very light, so she doesn't have to pull that much in the air. Then you have Hal,
Mhm.
who is
Mhm.
so like very. This has been shown in the movie. He's just graceful. He's almost like a fucking
Yes.
circus guy. He is
Yes.
just walking on rooftops on the tiniest fucking balconies and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
easy. Hatsune Miku is on the side. Could have done this, I think. She's very light, she's small, she's like very, graceful also because she's performing, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Alex,
Mhm.
not so much for the trapeze, I think. She could crouch,
I was about to say she's just
I
holding
think.
crouch.
Holding
she's good.
crouch and
No,
just,
she's not
walking.
falling.
But how the fuck is she gonna do the trapeze?
I feel like that's for the sake of this she can grab onto it.
Okay. Well, then she could do it with ease. Then you have Jesse, not very graceful in his movement. I think he would fall off like twice or something.
Mhm.
They have Neuvren. Also, yeah, okay, he has his little paws, but he is also walking on four legs, I think. Is he?
Yeah, he
Mhm.
walks on his
Yeah,
front
so
paws and his back
it's very,
legs.
very hard to walk on the little, like, small thing. So I have, like, Jesse could make it, but Edward and Neuvren are just a very big disadvantage. That's why I think Jared's team would win.
Yeah, I say that too. I think Hot Badger win here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Ooga Booga Band goes to Tribal Council. Now remember, Judy Hopps has an immunity title she can use, or she can be used. She can be forced to flush it, which is using it without being voted.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens here.
Okay, so Judy Hopps and Alex have made this bond together. It's
Hmm.
getting really, really strong. Hal and Hatsune Miku are like friends, but they're not really trusting of each other right now.
Hmm.
Because Hal is just kind of seeing Hatsune Miku as like this, I don't know, the pretty face of the group, and that's just it, Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't really see her as like her pulling her weight. Edward is just kind of sitting in the corner. He's not really telling anybody what's on his mind. But Jesse is sitting next to him, just gonna keep him company. It's just not really. Neuvern is getting, you know, I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of thoughts because he's an animal, but I feel like he's getting nervous. If he could have those feelings, I feel like
He
he's getting
can.
nervous
No,
because
Neuvern
he
is
is also
actually a very intelligent Pokemon.
okay.
Yeah.
So
It
I
is
think
a
you
highly
actually
intelligent Pokemon.
that he would be getting nervous because I think he is also not pulling his weight, and people are kind of staring at him. They find him cute, but also, they have
How
this. We
effective
have
is he
this.
in a team
Yes,
stuff?
exactly. You
Yeah.
can talk with
Well,
him. You
I,
know.
I I'd like to make a case for Neuvern because he
Really?
is a Pokemon. He can develop very deep bonds with people, and he
Yeah.
is not. If I remember correctly, Neuvern isn't a very stubborn Pokemon, but a very compassionate and a very how do you say that? A very
Let's say tough love Pokemon. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I think that
Yeah, but
Neuvern,
he's kind of like the pet of the group right now.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, but
So
I
we
do
have
feel like Noivern could pull his weight in camp, because again, it's a Pokemon. It can do
yeah,
magic.
exactly.
He's also really
So,
strong. Like physically speaking, he's really strong.
Yeah.
hmm
Again, I'm leaving it up to you. If you feel like at this point Noivern is the weakest link, I can agree with you on that as well.
Yeah. I was just
no,
making a
but I
case.
think actually, I think right now I'm kind of sad because I want to keep Hatsune Miku in my group because she's comic relief. But that's also what she is. She is comic relief right now. She's just there to socialize and have fun. But survival is not all fun and games.
Hmm.
It is games. It's not always fun.
Yeah.
So I think Hao is actually getting pretty judgmental because of the last challenge, and he also kind of lost morale because they lost. And
Hmm.
he is very quick with emotions. He's very quick to like have mood swings. So I think he kind of, starts talking to Judy. Judy's kind of like, "Oh, girl, what the fuck?" And then Judy talks to Alex, and they're just kind of like, "Yeah, she's kind of just, she has to go."
Hmm.
They then
Now, do you
convince.
think, real quick, do you
Yeah.
think Judy gets nervous and uses her idol anyway?
No, no, I don't think
Do
she
you?
does.
Okay.
Um, so because people were just kind of like, yeah, no, it's Miku's gotta go. Neuvern is and Edward are just kind of sitting there. Neuvern is kind of like, you know, sitting with Edward right now. He's just kind of like, next to Jesse. Jesse and Edward are not really just going with it. They're just like, yeah, okay, sure. So they vote out Miku.
Yeah, I find that
Yeah.
fair. That sounds fair to me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, sure.
Hatsune Miku goes.
Hatsune
Mhm.
Miku
But she's
leaves.
very hurt.
Very hurt. This hurts the group.
This kind of hurts morale. Like people are kind of like now distrusting of because they thought Hao and Miko were kind of friends, like starting to be friends, and then he turned on
Yeah.
her really quickly.
Which is a
Um,
big play by Hal. Big Hal plays.
yeah.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Okay. The next team immunity challenge. Ada is slowly starting to feel a little better.
All right, all right.
So she's slowly starting to feel a little better. She's breathing. She's enjoying life a little bit better. She's in less pain than she was before. Next team immunity challenge is a big one. This is a hard challenge. So I want you to really grasp the situation.
Yeah,
Let me count really quick to see if anybody has to sit out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. No, nobody has to sit out. It's they're even teams right now, which is
yep.
lovely when it happens. All right. This challenge starts rough. It is what they call in Survivor the Viking Run. You start with just jumping in mud and having to just climb through it under a net. So you're low on the ground, just like badgering through mud, immediately followed by having to climb up a very steep wall with like notches in it where you can grab it. You have to climb up, and then you have to rope like climb a rope down, and the first team to make it across the wall to the other side wins.
Okay.
And
Wait. So
this is a complete team, so the entire team needs to make it. They
yeah.
can help each other up, but the entire team needs to be on the other side.
Right. So I was distracted again. I was looking at J typing. So can you run it back for me?
Um, we
Yeah.
have mud all over the floor.
Right.
They have to there's like a thing like there's a net spanned across it about like knee height. They
Oh
have
yeah.
to
Okay.
climb
Yeah.
under the net over a giant wall. So
Okay.
they go under the net, they go up, and then you have to climb a very steep wall with notches in them. They have to climb that up, and the first team to get on top of there and then climb down with the rope provided on the other side and get down, their whole team wins.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Bilbo is trying very hard to climb, but he isn't making it. His big feet are a very big obstacle right now.
Oh.
Yes.
Astarion is climbing very easily. He's making it up. I assume you've seen that in Baldur's Gate there's actually ridges that they climb up on sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is basically what this is. So,
Mhm.
Iskarian is making it. The hunter, probably, he's having
Mhm.
a little bit of difficulty, and I
Mhm.
don't know about the Hollow Knight. Laura Croft is definitely making it. Laura is.
Yes, with ease, with
Yeah.
grace, even.
I think that the hunter is still trying to bring Ada along on his back, which is not
I think at this point Ada is showing her feminism stuff and
right.
being real positive about herself, and she's like,
Yeah.
no, 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 I can do this. I can do
Okay.
this.
I mean,
Okay.
she's been through some rough stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
been shot multiple times. I think she can be like, I got this. Don't worry, I got this.
all right. I think that she tries to climb, but still experiences great difficulty because she is sick.
Yeah, I
Um,
think she makes it. She makes it with relative swiftness, but she is very uncomfortable while doing so.
yeah. I.
Okay.
By the way, I'm not describing them crawling because all of these characters that I have right now are agile and very dexterous, so they can
Can't
just
do this.
crawl
Yeah.
under it. And um, the Hollow Knight, I think, is having difficulty climbing up, but
Yes.
we do know, in fact, that he climbed from the bottom of the abyss to the top of it. So
Yes.
he is
Mhm.
making it up.
Slowly, but yes.
He's making it up,
Yes,
definitely,
but slowly.
but
Let's
slowly.
say
Okay.
slowly.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
All right, please
Yeah. I
stop.
think this is. I
Give
think
me
this is
your
gonna
case.
be. Yeah. I think this is gonna be a close call because, um, even though Edward is probably gonna get like. I thought of this. Edward Scissorhands could get stuck in a net potentially if he was crawling forward. But I thought, what if Jesse and Alex would be kind of like dragging him along under there because he's not
Mhm.
really like that big of a guy.
Yeah.
Would be like dragging him to the wall. He would be first to get on, and that's because Judy Hopps, she's very, she's good at parkour, but she's not that tall. She just,
Yeah.
she has to get up there, but she's very light, so she could be like on the neck of
Yes.
Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands could be potentially using the sharp parts of the scissors to kind of climb up there.
I feel like that Noivern and Judy Hopps are really able to help Edward move through this.
yeah,
Yes. Also, yeah, because Noivern has these little claws. I think is it wood? Is the wall wood?
Yes, it is a wooden
Okay.
wall.
So he could be using those claws also for extra grip. Then you have
Yeah.
Jesse, which has like, again,
He's not
running
going to
from
be
police.
fast, but he's not going to be
Right.
slow either, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Climbing over things is a major thing with running from police.
Yeah.
He has.
I think I think here, and I'm gonna make my call here. I think Ooga Booga Band wins, mainly because of Judy Hopps and Noivern pulling Edward through this. Because I think that Bilbo would be too much. I think Bilbo maybe overestimates himself here, and goes like second, and then he just slows his team down.
yeah, yeah.
All right, that is immunity going to Team Ooga Booga Band. Um, and that's Tribal Council for Team Hot Badger.
Team
Right.
Hop Badger is. This is still hard.
Yes, but like, all right. The main thing I'm thinking right now is, do they see Ada getting better, and do they notice that she is getting better, so that she might be important later, or do they just send her away now,
I
thinking
think
just get it
I
over
think
with?
Bilbo is very steadfast in his stance because well he isn't from a place that has very good healthcare, so he wouldn't know that it's easy for somebody to get better in this world. So Bilbo is very steadfast in setting Ada home. He is the
Uh huh.
father figure of the group and is seeing that she is not feeling well, getting a little bit better, but that doesn't mean that she'll get uh, better quickly, right? So and
Like in between challenges.
he's going around towards the others. I think talks to the hunter first, and the hunter is very easily convinced that
All
Ada
right,
has to go
ready?
home.
All right, I wanna propose something here. I think Bilbo has a thought here that Ada needs to go home. I think the rest don't agree.
It is, yeah, no, I could
I
see
think
that.
the rest. I think the rest see the value of Ada if she when she gets better.
Yeah, I guess so. No, yeah, Laura
I
is
think this is
Fen's.
where I think this is where Bilbo goes home. Sadly,
Yeah, I think this is a sad
I
goodbye.
think
This
Bilbo.
is a sad
Yeah, I
goodbye.
think
They,
yeah. This Bilbo's overconfidence in the last challenge. Um, I think and his accusation of Ada
yeah,
is what gets him home here.
yeah. Still,
Yeah,
they're not
Lara
angry.
Croft is
They're
also like
basically
kind of
they're not
crying.
irritating.
angry. They're not angry. They're just like this. This it just has to happen.
And Bilbo just smiles. He just
He's
smiles.
happy. He's
He,
happy.
he's going
He
home
understands
and
the
he's going to
choice.
eat his 12 meals a day again.
Yeah. Fuck, man, that hurts. There goes Bilbo.
There goes Bilbo.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Ada Wong is no longer sick.
All right.
Next challenge. The team immunity challenge number 6. People start to notice merge is coming. It's coming soon. So people are starting to think a little bit different. People are starting to think I can send out big hitters now so I don't have to deal with them eventually. All right,
Wait,
hold
what
on.
is?
I am getting a call right now. I'll be right back.
Okay, my god. Such professionalism, you know?
Oh, such a professional. Not
Such
telling people we're recording or anything.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh boy, yeah, this hasn't
Not
been
even
on.
turning his phone off.
Yeah, right. Damn. Well,
You gonna cut this out?
I might.
All right,
I
hold
also
on.
think it's
okay.
fun to just leave everything and put it in there and edit it, so probably going to do that.
All right, real quick. I want to make sure we got some stuff here. All right.
But what
Merge.
is like joining? I don't. Yeah.
Merge is everybody gets individual. So everybody's noticing that it's been a while. They've been on this island for a bit. Merge might be coming up. So everybody's getting ready. Everybody's
What is it?
preparing. Merge is a point where everybody eats together at a giant dinner, and then everybody gets sent to one island where they will be individuals. So it's no longer a team game.
Okay.
Quick question: is murder prohibited?
Definitely,
Okay.
yes. You will be sent off the show.
How many challenges until?
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know, but you sense it's coming soon.
Okay.
All right. Team immunity challenge number 6. Let's think here. Players are told to go into the water and retrieve a boat filled with balls. Those balls will need to be retrieved by either swimming towards it or finding a different way to get the boat to land. And those balls need to be dropped in a container that is at the end of a parkour.
Okay. Okay.
My team is very strong at the moment. Ada is
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
They're all dexterous. They're all very good at doing things with their hand. And this time, every single one of them can swim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, sorry. Real quick, Isa, I need you to choose somebody to sit out. I forgot to ask.
Okay. I want Edward Scissorhands to sit this one out.
Okay.
Fuck. I think the other team is pretty strong right now because they're just very athletic. I have Alex with me, but it's not really doing anything.
So
Yep.
we had to get a boat and balls.
Yes, there's a boat in the water,
Yeah.
like with a bucket of balls.
Yeah.
Those balls need to be grabbed out of that bucket and taken through a
Oh,
parkour to the
no
other
way.
side of the parkour,
So
where they
you
need to be.
cannot bring the boat to the shore.
No.
Okay.
Then I know that I'm gonna win this.
Really?
Again, inventory.
Okay, yes, but you can grab them with two hands. You know what I mean?
What?
They're like big balls. They're not like they're not like a tennis ball. They're like
Okay.
big exercise balls. They're very heavy. So let's say they can't just carry tell Alex to go get 20 of them.
How far?
How much are in the
Would
thing?
you say that the boat is from the shore?
Let's say maybe 20-30 meters.
Okay.
Okay, I think.
And how many are in the thing?
The amount of players, which is 5.
All
Okay.
right.
So one per
What
player.
my team is going to do? My team is going to send. Okay, the plan is to put. Okay, how deep is the water?
It's a beach. It gets deeper the further you get in.
Okay, they're
So like
going to
swimming
stand
starts.
at intervals. My team's going to stand at intervals.
Mhm.
The hunter is going to swim all the way to the boat. In the middle, well, not in the middle. At the first third, there will be Ada Wong. Second third, Lara Croft. Third, Astarion, and then the Hollow Knight on the shore. They are going to throw the balls to each other and then do it like that. Okay? The Hollow Knight is very fast, very agile on his feet, and I think that all of the people that I have put there can throw relatively far.
Yes.
That's what
Alright.
my team is going to do.
Isa, your case.
Okay, so I'm gonna send Alex to swim over to the boat. Okay, just because I won't say like she grabs all 5. She grabs 2 per swim.
Yes.
Because she has
okay.
inventory, but I'll take like 1 more for that.
Yes. I'll say she gets 3 and then 2.
Then
She
I'll
does 2.
put Jesse on the shore, like right next to the water, picks up the 2 balls and then give it to who is in the game again? I think give it to How, because Judy Hopps she can maybe like carry 1.
Yeah.
She could carry 1.
Yeah.
Noivern can't really carry this.
He can carry people on his back, though.
No. Noivern's big. Noivern's big for Pokemon. They can carry this.
On his back also?
Yeah.
Okay, then he could kind of like crowd his wings around it. I think he could then. But it's also parkour, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Who do I have more? I have like Edward Scissorhands is on the shore, so it's kind of like Alex swims 3 times?
Mhm.
It makes this line on the shore to go to the parkour.
Mhm.
And because like most of the people are dry, they're very easy to get on the, because wet clothing is so fucking like, it's very, very tiring to walk on sand with wet clothing. I've had this with training. It was, if you have to do a parkour in like fucking wet whatever.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You're gonna
Yeah, I still don't know who's gonna win this, because Jared's team is very athletic and very strong, like physically. But in this, Alex is better at swimming.
Yes. But is then the heave-ho method of Jared more effective than Alex swimming?
But they're all standing in the water. Their clothing is full on like soaked.
Yeah, but they're not moving from their spots. they're throwing to each other, and
Yeah,
then
okay, but
they
like
have
at
to.
some
Yeah, at some point they have to go, but then
Mm.
when the hunter throws the last ball, he starts swimming. Then who was Ada? I think throws
Yeah.
the last ball further. She starts swimming, and then they all start swimming. And the one who's closest to shore is already on shore. And so
Mhm.
I positioned
It's
them
really tough.
for the one who can swim the fastest, which is the hunter. And then Ada can probably swim faster than Lara Croft. And then Lara can swim faster than Starion. So
Yes, but most of them are still soaked on land.
that is
Yeah.
true.
No,
But they don't have to make the
Mhm.
parkour though.
But I think Lara Croft is like kind of like not affected by that. But isn't like the knight also in full armor?
No, the knight does not. Let me send you a picture of the knight actually.
Okay, I have no idea what he looks like, so I have no idea.
You will love him. He's cute.
He's so cute.
Oh, really?
I love the Hollow Knight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. While you guys discuss this, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go
No, but
get
you're
a
the
drink.
host.
I know. Okay. Hold
That's
on.
a
Okay. I'll
little
make a
knight.
decision. I have to make a decision here, real quick. Okay.
Like the little guy.
He's a
Um.
little guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, he doesn't wear armor.
Okay. No, I get it.
mm,
I don't know. I still
All
don't
right.
know. I feel like it's a tie. It's so weird.
I'm calling it. I feel like the heave ho method is more effective than swimming twice.
Okay.
I think Hot Badger wins this. Slightly though. Slightly.
Yeah, very very
Heartbreaking
close.
defeat. Crushing. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
crushing defeat. Then Tribal Council.
Yeah. I don't know. It's this is very hard.
Mhm.
But I feel like Judy Hopps is pretty confident that she's not going to be voted out. Alex also has been like confident the whole time, which is kind of like intimidating to Hal and Jesse because they're trying to kind of like they believe in her and they trust her, but they're also kind of like because the what did you call it again? The
Sorry? Merge.
yeah that is approaching. They feel like she's like too big of a like a
Like a
threat,
big hitter. Yeah, she's a big hitter.
but they're not
And
really
also,
like yeah.
I feel like they become. I think Judy Hopps and Alex Minecraft are talking again about who they want to get rid of. Who
Yeah.
do you think they want to get rid of right now?
Right now, I think it's or Noivern
Mm-hmm.
or Edward Scissorhands.
Yes. Pick one.
Edward Scissorhands hasn't really made any real connections except for Jesse, maybe. But I don't know. Noivern is just kind of there, and he's pulling the weight. But Edward Scissorhands is he's good for surviving, but in the challenges, he's not really going anywhere.
Yes.
And I think Jesse and Hal are not intimidated enough to already start like getting rid of really big team players.
So, ready? Do they badly spread around a rumor that they like very obviously start talking about it, and then it's like really bad. They start talking about how they want to get rid of Judy Hopps, and that makes like Judy Hopps that makes her really like nervous, and she uses her idol, but then they vote for my Alex.
Can the idol be stolen?
Yes, the idol. No, the idol cannot be stolen.
Okay.
It is Judy Hopps'. I think at this point, I think that's how it would play out. Like they make it very obvious that they're gonna vote for like Judy Hopps. Like that's gonna be like Neuver and Jesse Pinkman, Edward Scissorhands, and Howell all joined together. Like we're gonna vote Judy Hopps, right? And Judy Hopps gets nervous. She uses her idol, but then they all vote for Alex.
No, but that's it. I don't think they're gonna vote for Alex. I think they are gonna vote Edward anyway, but they didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yes, but do you still think they're gonna do the thing so they don't have to deal with the idol anymore?
No, I think it's gonna be like Judy Hopps, Alex, and Neuvern vote for Edward Scissorhands because I feel like Neuvern at this point is kind of like attached to Jesse because Edward Scissorhands is not really talking. Jesse is kind of like chill guy. He lets Neuvern be, so it is fine. I don't know. It's a pretty hard decision because I have to think about all the mental capacities, but I also just want to make it like a little bit more fun.
Yes.
I want Judy to use. I want her to use it in the next situation because she's way too confident because of Alex right now.
Yes.
So I'm gonna. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna make Jesse and Hal vote for Judy Hopps. She doesn't know this yet before, but she will know after that they have
Yes.
voted for her. And that will make her anxious, which will lead to other situations. So Edward Scissorhands will get voted out because he has 3 votes and Judy has 2 votes.
Gotcha. That does give Judy some fear.
Yeah.
Okay. Edward is out.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I may have done a miscalculation.
Uh-oh.
Which it won't be that bad. Don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, never mind. No, I have not. I'm good. Don't worry. So, let's see how many we got. We have 9 characters right now. I'm gonna do a little random number generator again because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lara Croft finds an immunity idol.
All right.
That's big.
All
that's
right.
big. Yeah, that's big for her. That
Yeah.
gives her confidence. She, I
Definitely.
think, at this point needs. So yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to really quickly count, if you do not mind. So I don't know, banter for a bit while I count.
Okay, so when's the new Poppy Playtime chapter coming out?
I think it already did,
It's
but
already out,
all right.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't checked.
You want to say? I'll look it up.
I'm sorry if you guys have been like hearing weird like klingels and I don't know what the fuck, but
Chapter
I've been
3?
having some. I've been having some snacks.
Is it chapter 3?
I don't know.
I think it is, right? Because chapter 3
Yeah,
was.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's released 30th.
That's fine.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Dude, I cannot count apparently. 4.
That's nice.
It's complete.
Man, these themes are. I am not confident. Without.
All right.
Hmm.
I did count correctly. I wanted to make sure. I say we do these next 2 immunity challenges a little bit quicker so we can make it to merge.
All right.
And then we do a little pause and we go get some drinks and we breathe for a bit.
All right.
How about that? Because then you can pause the recording for a bit. We can,
Yeah.
The recording has been going for like a good 3 hours now, so.
Nope.
Yeah,
not 3 hours. Let me check. It's been going for about 2. About 2.
All right. Okay. All right. That seems about right.
Okay.
Team immunity challenge number 7. Teams are told to make a fire as a group. So first pick. Just real simple. First team to make a fire.
Okay.
All right.
Um.
Laura Croft, which is a survival expert, is very fast at gathering the resources and making a fire.
Well,
Okay.
we also have a survival expert on my team,
Yes. Who's faster? Who's more efficient?
who is punching trees with her bare hands.
All right, hold on. I want to make a case. I know I'm supposed to be biased.
Hey. Yeah.
Noivern just blows fire on it.
He
Wait.
can't.
Oh, that's
No. Noivern cannot learn fire moves.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no fire moves.
okay.
Okay. All right.
So if I don't want to brag,
I'll be right back.
but also, Hal's heart is literally a fire demon.
Yeah, but is he there?
Well, he's his heart.
Yeah, but is he there or in the
He
castle?
needs.
Because
He literally is inside of him.
not always.
At the end of the movie, he is.
No, at the
His
end of the
heart-
movie
his
he
heart
gets
is
released.
literally-
No. At the end
Yeah.
of the movie, his heart gets released.
Yeah, but his heart is also literal fire. Like even when Calcifer kind of like dies, his heart is fire.
But he can't always. After the movie, he can't take his heart out anymore. You know that, right?
He can choke it up.
And this is a very basic how. So this is before the events of the movie.
Okay, well, what
So
if
Calcifer
you like?
is not there. He's in the castle right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, then you still have Alex.
Right?
Alex can fucking cut down trees in seconds.
Yeah, but can she make a
Yeah.
fire?
I think she could.
Does she have a flint and steel right now?
That is. But how would like okay. Well, Jesse has been cooking this whole time in the survival, so I think he knows how to make a fire.
All right.
He has been the cook.
All right. Have you guys made a decision?
Well, you have to make the decision.
No, but like, do you guys have like?
A case. I think we both do, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He has. Yeah, okay. He has the the survival gal, but I
Yes.
also have the survival gal. We have like both. I have Alex. He is Laura. But I
Alright,
also
okay.
have.
It's
No,
all right.
listen. I have
Okay,
also
okay.
have. What?
No, please tell me.
Okay. I also have Jesse, who has been cooking on the island constantly,
Mhm.
and thereby has been making fires. So I
But
suppose.
what if other team members been making fires for him?
No, but I specifically said that he was the one doing that.
Host, what do you think?
I think this all depends on how effective is Lara Croft in getting her team to do stuff.
Well, she first goes
Alex has
to the
gotten all the
leader of the
fucking
group.
respect by now.
She first goes towards the hunter, which actively listens to what she's saying. He doesn't really speak much, but he is a very good listener. She convinces the hunter that the materials that they need are pretty simple to find. They need the hair off of a coconut that's very dry, very good kindle. The hunter can throw the hollow knight up to the tree or shake the tree to get the coconuts out. You can decide which you want, but I'm going with he throws the hollow knight because that's safer.
Yeah.
Ada Wong is going to look around for dry wood. I assume she knows what dry wood feels and looks like.
Yes.
Lara Croft is when all of the materials are gathered, is making is rubbing a piece of wood very quickly to light the kindle and make a fire. And I think that she does this in one try because she is a survival expert.
Okay.
Okay, but I also have something to add. I also have Judy Hobbs, who has been raised on a farm. One of the things that is very important is also being aware of flammable items, as in very dry stuff, but also making fires.
On a
Well, that's
farm,
well not
on a
in a
farm, it's
farm.
not really about making fires.
It's not really about making fires, but she's also really quick
It's about
and small.
preventing fires. Actually, if you're on a
Yeah, okay, but
farm with
I could
animals,
also
you
be
have a lot of
giving
hay. You get
people.
hay. Sorry.
I could also be giving people every like single thing, like getting dry wood, getting stuff.
Yeah,
But Alex
sure.
is literally just cutting down trees in
Trees are
just
wet wood. You
and
cannot use trees to make
she's
a fire.
no, but like you know what I mean.
They drop sticks. She's efficient. I get what you mean.
She's quick. Really hopped also quick. How I said like is hard as fire, but that's not really that's not really.
No, I can
It's
see where that comes from. Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, but Jared had a point about that because at the end of the movie, eventually his heart is just in him.
Yes,
and at the
but
beginning
I
of the
feel
movie, Calcifer is not with him. He's in the castle constantly to
yeah,
thrive
yeah,
the
yeah,
castle.
yeah.
No, but
I
he
don't.
can
And this is
also
the beginning of the
no,
movie,
but the
so
end of the movie, Calcifer is free and he is literally in Sophie's hands.
Yeah, what I think, the whole case here is that I don't think it's specifically that he uses Calcifer to make the fire. I think it's more that he
wouldn't Calcifer
understands how to keep it.
count as another contestant? He is somebody with an
Yes,
intelligence, so he's
exactly,
not there.
exactly.
He's
So
not there.
I think I
Exactly.
think it's more his experience with keeping Calcifer like going that gives him
That
his
is
experience
fair.
with
That's
I
fire
didn't
making
think
the
about
fire.
feeding
that.
a fire. That's not making a fire.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like that would help you with
No,
a
no,
fire
but
making
actually, that's one
exercise.
of his. That's one of the things he does. Literally, Calcifer has been almost put out, and he holds his hand over the fire, and he like
Yeah, he makes the
feed
fire.
like kind of feeds the fire, but just with nothing.
Yeah.
But
And
that's
again,
like
also for Lara Croft, I don't know if she's really a survivalist or like just because she doesn't really survive in the jungle. She's just kind of there.
But
You know
I
what I mean?
imagine she would know what to do
yeah,
because
she would
she
know her
Yeah.
way around it.
does
I think.
have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I think for Lara Croft, it's more that she knows what the steps are, but perhaps she hasn't really done it like extensively.
Also,
I think the same goes for Alex Minecraft. Huh. I might just put this all to a coin flip. I'm gonna do this to a coin flip because this is too.
oh.
This
Also
is hard.
Flintstone.
I go
God
heads.
Okay. All right.
damn it!
It is. It is heads.
I win. Oh yeah.
What? Oh,
Hot Badger wins.
we had to pick. All right. Yep.
Well, I was
All right.
faster anyway, so you couldn't pick anymore.
Yes.
Team Hot Badger wins. So close, by the way, that
Yeah.
the fire lights on one team, the other fire lights immediately after. It is a photo finish.
Bro, I was making my case so hard this time.
All right.
Fighting for that.
That's such a
Tribal
good thing.
Council. Tribal Council is here.
All right.
Merge
Well,
is
this is very
coming. They know
interesting.
this now. The host said merge is coming, so everybody's a little nervous.
Well, Judy uses her immunity. I know this because she got shaken by the last one,
Yep,
and
that's correct.
now the trust in the group is kind of as a team in challenges they're still trusting each other because they believe in each other's abilities, but socially they have lost all trust
Yes.
because there has been lies, and this was a very tight knit group in the beginning. They were just a little bit too much of like friends. So at this point, Judy Hopps, Alex, Hal, and Jesse are friends. But then you have Neuvern, who has been kind of out of the group, but has been pulling his weight, but also just not doing anything in the survival, like in actually on the island. He has just been eating the food. He has just been, taking everybody with him. And he's cute. Everybody likes him, but not enough. And I
But do
don't.
they think in merge terms? Do they think, well, when he's useless now, he'll be useless on his own?
Yes, also, but Does the survival stuff on the actual island, actually matter?
I mean, it matters for like morale and like
Yeah,
mental.
okay, that's true. Um, How, on the other hand, has also not been has not really been pulling his weight right now because I don't know. He has been pleasing the host because he's very, social guy
Hmm.
kind of, but he's very emotional.
I
And
let help use me.
what?
Huh?
Fucking part. Okay. I think at this point, um, how is fun, but not really. Jesse is very kind of dangerous. Well, he's not dangerous, but he is dangerous towards the group right now because he is not really trusting of anybody. So, well, Judy Hopps is free, but they don't know that, right?
But
Well, they don't know that she used immunity, except for
no, they
Alex,
don't.
maybe.
Yes,
Um,
Alex knows. I think at this point, Alex told everybody.
yeah. Wait, what? Like
I don't
told
know. I think
everybody?
maybe. I think at this point, maybe Alex is trying to save her own ass.
No, no. I think um Alex kept that a secret. I think she and Judy were that close that
Okay.
she kept that, and she wanted to keep that trust with her because she actually saw that she trusted her already. Um,
Okay.
so this is so hard because I don't know how many challenges are left, and if I take away like someone who's really good in team life, it's just
Yeah,
well,
it's tough.
I think with everything that's happened, I'm still kind of convinced that Jesse is voting for Judy Hopps
Hmm.
because he doesn't know, and he's still like he's sticking to his case. He's like, no, I don't want her anymore. I don't like this little meddling Alex and Judy are having going on. What if they vote for me? So Jesse votes for Judy. Hal is I don't know. But what if they all
I think.
vote for like okay, this is gonna be a very weird question. What if they all I feel like they just like most people are gonna vote for Judy, but Judy is
Yeah.
immune.
Yeah. Exactly. So what happens then?
Well, Alex knows that
Hmm.
she's immune, so she's obviously gonna go for somebody else because why would she vote for Judy at this point? I think
Yes.
she's gonna vote for Hal because she's been kind of finding him arrogant.
Yes.
He's like, he's not doing a lot for the team. I'm just kind of done with
All right.
him. He didn't make a fire.
Okay. So this
Um,
all depends on who does Alex vote for.
Yep. Her
No,
vote
sorry.
is the only
Who's
one that
Judy?
counts.
Judy. Who does Judy vote for?
Judy votes for. Okay, I think she votes also for Hal.
Then Hal's gone.
Then
Then
Hal's
Hal's
gone.
gone.
There goes Howl.
Yeah. As much as I
This
love
hurt.
the man, he was too much of a
He was
fake
serving too much.
personality.
Served too much cunt.
Yes.
Truly a day to be remembered. This hurts. This hurts. Jesse Neuvern. This hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, this still very much. This hurts morale, and the trust is kind of gone. This is
Yes.
now like Alex and
Yes.
Judy against Neuvern and Jesse. Jesse's kind of still feeling alone because Neuvern is, you know, unresponsive.
All right, Jared. I need you to pick somebody to sit out.
I'm going to make a star and sit this one out.
Okay. The group gathers together and they get told that they all will be tied at the hands and feet together. They have to get through a parkour like that.
Okay.
So there are one big strand of people connected by their hands and by their feet.
Is it actually? Is it a line?
Yeah, so it's like they're holding hands together and they get tied up like
Do
that. You know
I
what I mean?
decide the wait the
No, no,
random?
no.
Okay.
Just I don't think they really think about that. They just get tied up and then they have to go. This is
Okay.
more like how like yeah, just like how much is everybody pulling in like weight, you know?
I think that because my team has been coordinated this entire time, right?
Yes,
I
mostly yes.
think that because of this earlier coordination,
Mhm.
I think Lara Croft takes the lead here. She is very she has raided tombs, so she knows how to parkour.
What kind of parkour? It doesn't matter, or is it just
It's like getting over boxes and like
okay?
yeah,
Okay.
you know, it's
So
very simple, but it gets hard because you're all stuck together.
yeah, so I think Lara takes the lead here. She is giving directions and telling them what to do, and also she told Ada to make a count. So let's keep a tempo, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, just
Yeah,
like doing music.
I I think I get farther, but that way. All right, Isa.
I think Judy is actually leading here. She is
Mhm.
a big jumper. She is also good with Alex right now. Neuven is,
Yes.
I think, somewhere like he's just following. He's smart, but he's just letting it all happen
Yes.
because he's still kind of on good terms. It's just Jesse that's kind of being hesitant, but he also really wants to win because he is very, very competitive with what he does.
Yes.
He is very set on getting things done if they have to be done in order to win. So I don't think he'll be holding the group back at all. Alex
Mhm.
and Judy are just so close at this point. They'll just follow each other. They're just kind of like connected with what they do right now. And so I think I have, a pretty good case right now because everybody, we're not with a lot of people, but we have two very obedient people right now and two others that are in very much leading roles
But
and
I do know that
also
your team is
in
distrusting.
Yes.
interesting, yes, but also very competitive.
Hmm.
I think the distrust outweighs the competitiveness in this right now.
Yeah, but still, this is Jesse we're talking about.
Yes, it
Jesse
is
has
Jesse
been
thing.
cheated and been like there has been so much done to him in the show, and he still is stuck by like Walter for like the whole show and still respected him.
But he
Like,
could stick to Neufern right now. I
yeah,
mean,
but
that's his
Northern
friend,
is
right?
he's not really having this much of a connection with Northern, so he's just kind of, set on what has to be done.
All right.
Like, the only one that he would actually be listening to other than Alex is gone.
Do you
Okay.
think, Isa, do you think Jesse might purposely make them lose this so he has a chance of sending out Alex or Judy so he can get a big hitter out before merge?
Well, that's the thing.
Do you think also Jared, same goes to you. Do you think somebody of your group is like, if we do this now, we lose this, we get like somebody big out before merge?
I don't think that they think that there's anybody who would classify as being big, because I think they're all
I think
on quite
nobody of them
equal
is like
footing.
somebody's outweighing me.
Yeah, but I don't think he would lose this right now because he is also still competitive towards the other team, and they have been like
Yeah.
they are with more people right now.
God fucking damn, this is hard.
But the thing with my team is the Hollow Knight can't think, so he's just following directions. The Hunter doesn't. I think the Hunter is very on
What is
top right
Nor-
now. Very like he doesn't feel that anybody's higher than him because he's been leading the group. Laura Croft and Into One might have a little bit of a conflict going on because, well, they're both they have conflicting personalities.
Yeah,
So,
but also, yeah.
but they also both know the importance of teamwork. So I
Yeah, but
don't.
still, losing this is gonna be catastrophic for Jesse because Alex and Judy are gonna follow each other and they're gonna vote for Jesse because Norifern
But
has
can
been and is very easily to beat if they're solo, but they're also still like Norifern has been like neutral in this situation most of the time.
Yeah.
So if Jesse loses this and they go to the trial thing, he's gonna get voted
He's
out.
gone. Yeah, he knows this.
So he's gonna comply. He's gonna do his best
I
to win
feel like
this.
I feel like for the essence of a funny or a better story, I say Ooga Booga Band wins this because of the overconfidence of Hot Badger.
all right.
Because
I
I
wouldn't
feel
say it's
like
overconfidence though. I would
I
say
think
it's
it's
just
Jesse
confidence.
Pinkman's pure determinedness to win.
But
Because he knows he's gonna get voted out.
What the skill of the hot badgers which they have shown not outweigh the hard work that Jesse Pinkman puts in because he is still
Yeah.
just Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah, but this is also still parkour, and he has shown that he's pretty good at that because of
Yes, but my entire team
getting up.
is made out of athletes.
Yeah, but Jared, I also lost a campfire with Alex from Minecraft
Yeah, but
because of a glitch.
Isa,
You
I
know,
kind of have to try.
Yeah, well, I think I win this one. I think this is very
I
awkward.
say I say for funny storytelling, I say Isa wins this one.
All right.
All right,
Oh, things are
Tribal
getting
Council.
Jared out of character. Snap out of it for a second. This is not
Come on.
personal. This is not personal at all.
I know, but I have to like, I really have to
I
try.
don't know, but I heard in both our
All right.
voices that we were getting competitive ourselves. So I
Uh,
I'm
all
using
right.
most of my knowledge right now. This is very hard.
Team Ha Badger is
marbles are on
going
the board.
towards Tribal Council. Please remember that Lara Croft has an immunity idol, which she can use. So please remember that. Keep that in mind. But they're going to Tribal Council. Who is getting sent out? Again, they know Merge is coming. Big plays, maybe, perhaps.
This is, this is the hardest choice yet, I must say. So every single one
Yeah.
of these have been pulling their weight almost equally.
Do Ada Wong, the Hunter, Hollow Knight band together to get rid of Astarion because he is a vampire and they do not like monsters?
Well, the Hollow Knight isn't that he doesn't like monsters. The Hollow Knight has to fight because they attack him. But I would think
I still
that.
Ada Wong is getting a heavy.
Oh
Dude,
no!
Resident Evil.
You know what we could? The Hollow Knight could have flashbacks to Grimm,
Yes.
so we could do that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So Astarion goes.
Astarion goes. Yeah,
Really sad.
really sad.
Gay
Whoa.
vampire man. Lost the time.
Oh.
Gave
Oh.
every single woman on TikTok is crying right now.
Including
He's
me.
gone.
Before you said that, I was actually thinking about the Hollow Knight because he is silent. He doesn't talk. He can't think. So
I think people appreciate that though.
yeah, he's very he helps a lot. Very
Yeah.
helpful.
All right. We have made it to merge. So there is no longer a team Ha Badger, and there is no longer a team
Right.
Ooga Booga Band. They are over.
All
We have
right.
reached our final contestants. Laura Croft's immunity idol is no longer valid. We have our final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our final 8. This is it. This is gonna be it. This is our final 8. It consists of Ada Wong, the Hollow Knight, the Hunter, Lara Croft, Noivern, Jesse Pinkman, Alex Minecraft, and Judy Hopps.
All right.
This is
Could you
it.
throw
This
that
is
in the
the
chat really
home
quick?
stretch. Yes, Jared, could you put that in the chat for the people
I
to enjoy?
am doing that. Give me a second.
Thank
This
you.
is
I
Thank
do have
you.
to put this in a different file because then I can actually see that. But that's alright. I'll put it in the chat. So yeah.
All right, big new rules we gotta know now. All right, for you guys, the people that are oh, actually, let's take a little break. Let's take a little break.
Yes, yes, yes,
We'll get
yes.
some water.
Farmer.
And just pause the recording real quick. We can reset in a second. I can do a
Alright,
reopening.
I'm going to pause it in
Awesome.
3, 2, 1. We are